Good afternoon, welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore, and tonight we are running on Zwift. It's MHG Run Club time. Almost film my run 500. I signed into the wrong run. It was only about a couple minutes ago I realised I was stood on the start line of the wrong run. Good job I noticed. 1 minute to go. 9 kilometres per hour tonight, I think. I do apologise for not being here last night on the Wednesday night track. I was absolutely battered. I think the combination of a park run, a 10-mile race, Monday run club, Tuesday hill climb, and mixing and laying 2 ton of concrete and also moving a ton of wood pellets at work earlier this week caught up with me last night, and I was absolutely shattered. So I decided to have a restful night last night. Still feel tired tonight, but we've feel like jumping back on the treadmill again. Last night I just didn't have any energy at all. So here we are, back at it. However, this weekend's going to be just as bad. Park run on Saturday, another 10-mile race on Sunday. Glutton for punishment, us runners, I tell ya. Here we go then, 9 kilometres per hour. Does that sound alright, Tina? Watch Tina's speed. So in the run tonight, we've got Amy and Tina with me in our little group, and 20 plus other runners in the run with us tonight, which is really good to see. Let's drop some ride-ons before they all leg it. Because if they get too far away, we can't give them a ride-on. There we go. Hello Amy Green, hello Tina, and hello to Anthony in the live chat with me tonight on Virtual FMR. Really appreciate your company. And anyone else that's out there watching, thank you for joining us tonight. This is a bit of a recovery easy run tonight. 5 kilometres, nice and steady. I'm sure Amy and Tina will be grateful because I know Amy ran the track session last night and she put in a good effort. So it's all about winding it back tonight, keeping the legs moving but not burning too much energy, recharging for the weekend. The tumble dryer's on in garage tonight. I can feel it's quite humid and warm in here, even though I've got a jumper on, because when I came in I was freezing. It's 12.2 degrees in the garage tonight. Oh, and by the way, Tina and Amy and anyone else that remembers, last September one of my tortoises managed to escape. I know he was in the tortoise run, he didn't actually get out, but he dug underground and I couldn't find him. Well, due to the nice couple of days we've just had, there he was today, sitting in the sun. So he hibernated himself, crawled out, and we found him again. So the tortoise is no longer missing. Amy says it was a difficult run last night, but she still had fun. I could barely stand, to be honest. I was knackered. And Amy also says, oh, yep, tortoise has returned. Tina says, oh, so glad he's okay. I don't think I will. I'll try to see if I can see the picture. I haven't seen him yet, but Lucy, my wife, sent me a picture of him. No, it's not there. Nowhere to be seen. I wonder what she sent that on then. Was it on that one? Oh, look, Tina's nails still on the screen. There's the treadmill undercover. Nope, don't know where the picture's gone. But yeah, anyway, tortoise self-hibernated and he crawled out the last couple of days. So does that mean it's time to think about digging the other ones out the fridge? We'll see how the weather goes. Once it gets up to 10 degrees, both night and day, we'll drag them all out the fridge. Watching Amy's weather report earlier on Instagram or TikTok, apparently we're going to have a crazy warm day, then it's going to be really cold, and then it's going to go warm again. So maybe we'll wait till after the cold day and we'll drag them all at the fringe. Next weekend, not this weekend coming, but next weekend. Because after next weekend, I've got a week off work. So that'll be a good week to do it. Because when you take them out the fridge, you have to soak them in lukewarm water for about 20 to 30 minutes so they can warm up, have a good drink. Or should I say, what I usually do when I take them out the fridge. Sounds funny, doesn't it? Sounds like you're talking about 6 dozen eggs or something. You take the tortoises out the fridge, or you turn the fridge off and leave the door open for about 24 hours, just so they can gently come up to ambient temperature, and then you give them a nice lukewarm soaking water for 20 to 30 minutes, about 24 hours later. Anthony says you can't call him a runaway though. No, he didn't get very far. He stayed in his enclosure. He just went underground. Turned into a mole for the winter. Anyway, good evening. Here we are. We are running on Zwift. It is MHG Run Club 5K. It's Thursday. The weekend is almost upon us once again. Can you believe it? Tina says, did you see my time-lapse walk home today? I've seen it, Tina. I've seen it. Was it a hyperlapse or a time-lapse? I still haven't tried a hyperlapse. I keep seeing all these videos on how to do it. You have to walk down the street, recording. And it makes everything go past fast, is it? But everything moves slowly? I don't know. But the time-lapse is on here somewhere. I've never tried it. Where is it? Down the bottom here? It could be that one. Oh! That's Tina walking home. Tina, have you tried a hyperlapse yet? I think you can do it on your camera. That's Tina walking home, probably from the gym or shopping, in a time-lapse mode. Anthony says, I thought you were pushed for time, Tina. What, running home at that speed? Feeling a little bit warm now. It's because of the tumble dryer on in here. I don't know whether I could be bothered to take my jumper off. I might just see how long I can leave it on for until it gets unbearable. Thanks for that, Tina. That was Tina's time-lapse run home. I think it was a walk, but it looks like a sprint, doesn't it? Tina says she hasn't heard of that. Yeah, I can't. I've got no examples of it. I don't really know how to explain it. I haven't done it myself. All I know is when I see the YouTubers trying to explain it online, they walk down a street really slowly, filming, and everything sort of goes past quick, but the road, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Have a look, Tina, later on. Hyperlapse, I think it's called. There will be a setting in your camera for it. Hyperlapse recording of a street. What's this one here then? Oh, silly adverts. Here we go, this is the hyperlapse. I think you aim at a target, like the top of the church or whatever, look, and it goes blurry and zooms past. Tina's going to ask ChatGPT Yeah, he's doing a hyperlapse of a church. Yeah, have a look at it, Tina. I'm sure, Tina, you've got the setting on your camera. Just trying to turn the right things back on now. Here we go then, through the woods. I like this trail. Tina says, ChatGPT, my new best friend. Tina, it's so useful when you've got like a camera or something that you have no idea how to use. It tells you what settings to put in, doesn't it? Whatever the weather's like or whatever you're doing. So you'd say, ChatGPT, I would like to make a running video, running through the woods with the DJI Action 6 camera. What do you say the settings should be? And it tells you exactly how to set the camera up so you don't get sky flicker and all that stuff. Amy also says, I love ChatGPT. Amy, have you tried Dola yet? Or Tina? Or Anthony? Or anyone out there? What I like about Dola is it's free. With ChatGPT, I've got the app on my phone. I always use up my daily allowance if I put a couple of photographs on there, and then it tries to make you subscribe, but I don't subscribe. But Dola is free, and it works very similar. But you can actually phone Dola up and have a chat with it. The only problem with Dola is it goes on too long with its answer. She doesn't know when to stop talking. With ChatGPT is straight to the point, tells you how to do it, and that's it. Dola starts asking you about how your day's been and stuff. So I'm just going to check everyone's speed a minute, make sure I haven't missed anything. No, Amy's still running at 9 kilometers per hour. Tina, are you in the run tonight? Oh yeah, there you are. Tina's just behind a little bit. Tina's taking it a bit easier tonight. That's all right, Tina. Tina uses ChatGPT on the internet and hasn't been asked to subscribe. I don't think you do you? If you use it on the internet. But if you use the app, it tries to make you subscribe. So we're running through the forest. Very pretty it is as well. It's autumn here in Watopia today, or the valley of the mountain top. Starting to get a little bit hot now, but I'm going to be stubborn. I'm going to keep my jumper on as long as possible. So if I collapse from heat exhaustion, you know why. Amy reaches her daily limit quite regularly. I do, Amy, with ChatGPT. Tina says she's guarding her knee. It's better for cycling and rowing this morning. So Tina's been cycling and rowing already this morning. That's where you were coming back from, Tina, in your time lapse. Copilot is more secure for work stuff, says Paul Hayward. Good evening, Paul Hayward. Thank you for joining us. So keeping it nice and easy tonight after last night's energy deflation or burnout. Try not to do too much now before the weekend. However, we've got to bag that badge tomorrow, and I think it's a long one, is it? Is it long, bag that badge tomorrow? Let's have a look. Events. Today, tomorrow. Scroll down. It scrolls through the day a lot quicker now. Tour de Zwift is gone. There it is. So tomorrow we've got 9.8, we've got a 10k run tomorrow evening at 5 PM UK time. So a good hour running tomorrow evening. then parkrun on Saturday morning, then 10-mile race on Sunday. Whoa, it's going to be another busy weekend. And I might even get out and cut the grass. If the weather's not too bad, I'm going to fire up the lawnmower. Unfortunately, the ride-on tractor at the moment is it's cutting deck. I think the belt stretched. I remember the last time I used it, last year, it all seized up. So I had the intention to service it through the winter and get it ready for the spring, but as usual, I've done nothing to it. So here we are, we now need to cut the grass, and it's broken. I've got my push-around lawnmower. That should be okay. Mind you, that one hasn't had a service for 2 or 3 years either. Anthony Anderson says it was really nice to run in the sun and have the temperature good as well, with no wind. I bet it was, Anthony. I was actually looking out. I was at the warehouse today, looking out the door, thinking I could just go for a run. Even though I was knackered, the weather was calling me. Paul says his legs felt horrible today, so definitely need to get the blood flowing. What are you doing, Paul? Are you going to go for a run or are you going to have a ride on Zwift tonight? Yeah, nice easy run for us as well tonight, Paul. Just keep things moving. 2 kilometres done for us, 3 to go. 15 minutes into the run. Feeling okay, heart rate 115. Nice and relaxed. Legs actually feel better than they did on Monday and Tuesday. So I've obviously recovered from the weekend now. Training readiness is through the floor. Body battery doesn't exist. And sleep pattern is terrible at the moment. No wonder I'm knackered. So it's getting lighter in the evenings here now, which is good. So after this, we've now swapped over to our spring-summer routine of chickens and ducks after the run. The only downside to it is there's not quite enough time to have a shower and get dressed up nice and warm, so I have to finish the run in like your sweaty running clothes, throw on my garden jumper and garden jacket, it's the muddy one with all the holes in it, and my old trainers, and head down to put the chickens and ducks away after the run. And sometimes it's raining. Paul Hayward's currently making his way to the garage for a ride. Have a good ride, Paul. I think this weekend's 10-mile race is going to be a bit slower and more steady than last weekend's. Even though it's a bit flatter, it's got one big hill in it at the end, and you've got to run across a beach for about 1 kilometre. So that's quite hard where going, because obviously it's sandy, and you can't run on it because the harder you run, the more your feet sink into the sand. It's Par Sands Beach near Helston. So we'll be running across that on Sunday. Tina says I shall only run until you're finished. Oh, you mean me, Tina? So you're going to do your thing in the background, and then when we finish the live stream, you're going to call it a day. It's a nice easy run for Tina tonight. Nice and relaxed for all of us, really. What are you up to, Paul? Are you doing anything crazy, or are you just going to a nice recovery run? So Amy, myself and the Beaker group here are approaching halfway. 2.5 kilometres done. Feeling okay. Heart rate 116. Nice and relaxed. And anyway, happy St. Piran's Day, everyone. A Cornish national, I nearly said national holiday then, it'd be nice, wouldn't it, to have had the day off work, but yeah, it's a Cornish holiday day, St. Piran's Day. Had a millstone round his neck and thrown in the sea and somehow floated to Cornwall and set up a tin mine. And ate a pasty and had a cream tea afterwards. Feed in the Cornish chuffs. Yeah, lots of Cornish flags flying today. Lots of pasties being eaten. Unfortunately, I haven't had a pasty, which is very annoying. My boss messaged me this morning to ask if we were heading out to the warehouse today because he was preparing lunch. And I said, yes, don't forget the pasties, it's St. Piran's Day. And then he came back and said, sorry, I left them in the oven too long, they're burnt. So it was a corned beef sandwich instead. Paul says it's World Book Day as well. Yes, it is. Kids went to school dressed as characters from books today. Or they had to pay their £1 for mufti if they didn't want to dress up, but just wear normal clothes. It's that controversial day where there's lots of sort of Ace Venturas and Supermen running around and everyone says, well, what book are they from? They're films or comics. Oh no! Tina says, did you see Stephen has been very unwell again? Stephen, if you're out there, get well soon, buddy. Was he got a cold or the flu, or has he got an injury? It was probably the shock of trying to set the computer up. All those wires. It's very stressful. You should see the back of mine here, it's like Spaghetti Junction. Wires all over the place. My cable management is non-existent in the garage. It's like a spider's web in here. Oh no! I didn't know that, Tina. He had an allergic reaction to antibiotics. Oh God. I'll have to message him later on after the run. Anyway, back in game, we are approaching 3 kilometers done. 2 to go. We're just leaving the road now and going off-road onto the trail, which is exciting. Amy and myself are still in our little beacon group, nice and relaxed. Less than 2 kilometers to go now. About 13 minutes. I'm glad I'm feeling better. I wasn't feeling well last night, but I was just absolutely shattered. I've got a little bit of a dodgy tummy at the moment. Sorry to share that with you. I'm hoping it goes away before the weekend. I haven't been drinking enough, I don't think, Tina. I've been very dehydrated this week, and I think that's partly why I was so drained last night. I've been literally having 1 or 2 cups of coffee a day for days and days and days, and it's caught up with me. So today I've been trying to rehydrate, little and often, and I'm feeling a lot better tonight than I did last night. So hopefully, fingers crossed, mine is just a dehydration. And running all these events on the weekends and not rehydrating afterwards or before has caught up with me, I think. Tina says, Clive, you must carry water with you. I have to, Tina. I really do. I think I'm going to take I used to take a small bottle with me to work, and I used to fill it up when I emptied it at work. But I've stopped doing that for a while. I think that's the problem. So I'm literally only drinking probably less than a litre of water a day, or fluids a day, when we should be hitting about 3 if you're running and active. And thank you, Amy. Just nice and green in game now. Just now we were running through a forest where all the leaves were falling off and it was autumn time. We've come off the road and gone into the hills and it's the middle of summer and everything's green. That was a bit quick seasonal change. Yeah. And it's dark in Zwift, look. I don't have a head torch. Why don't I have a head torch in Zwift? I thought I'd have one now. I think I've got the graphics settings on full. Or is it not dark enough? I don't know if I'm going to have a check actually. Let's have a look at the graphics settings, shall we? Menu, settings, audio and video. Pedal music on, game sound volume max, 3D world volume max. Streak flare, I don't know what that is, fun. Screen shake effect on, game resolution. Oh look, can we turn it up? We can turn it up again. I don't think that made any difference, did it? And now it's daylight in the game, so I can't see if I've got a head torch anymore. The sun's come back out. Anthony Anderson says, one of my pals is having a pacemaker fitted next week. And I asked him how he was going to have it recharged. USB 2 or USB-C? Or wireless? Now I'm going to ask a silly question that makes me look silly now. Do you have to charge them? Are they chargeable? Or is it something that when it's put in, that's just how it is? And you have to have it replaced every few years? What is it all about, Anthony? Now you've got me imagining there's a little USB socket on his chest that you plug in a charger. Tim's going to ask ChatGPT how you charge a pacemaker. Okay, Amy, I'll follow you. Amy says, at 4 kilometers, I'm going to run at 9.5. And then at 4.510. Sounds like a plan. Shake the legs out a little bit more at the end. He says, nope, the battery lasts about 10 years. That's good, isn't it? How comes they can make a tiny little battery that lasts for 10 years and that? But the one on our watch only lasts a few days. So here we go then, up round the corner, back out into the sunlight. I changed the graphics to a higher resolution or whatever you want to say. I don't think it looks any different. But as we get up into the mountains now and we hit 4 kilometers, Amy's going to take the lead and we're going to run at 9.4 kilometers per hour for 500 meters. Here we go then, 4 kilometers in, 9.5 kilometers per hour on the treadmill. Paul Hayward says, I suppose it will last longer if he doesn't do Workout Wednesday. So heart rate at the moment for me is a 122. Cadence, 169. We've got less than a kilometre to go now to the finish line. Currently running at 9.5 kilometres per hour. 29 minutes and 15 seconds have passed. 5.5 minutes to go till we finish. So we're there. We're almost there. Feeling okay. A little bit tired, a little bit drained, but much better than last night. Beautiful waterfall there on the left hand side as we come up the hill. Twice around the track to go, Amy. Well done. Well done to all the front runners, by the way. All those people that are about to finish. Well done to all the front runners that are about to finish. Well done to everyone else as we approach the final kilometres. We will be back here next Thursday. If you want to come and join us, please check out our live stream channel, Virtual FMR. Hope you all have a good evening. See you again next time. There we go, that's the in-game chat bit done. Nice to see so many different flags in the run tonight. Nice mix of people tonight, look. Good to see running with people from all around the world from my garage. It's awesome. So we're just about to hit 4.5, so up to 10 kilometers per hour we go for Amy and myself. 500 meters left to go. Slowly increasing the speed. Going in for this, I like this part of this route. I do like this bit. This is something to do with, it's called the valley to mountaintop, but I thought it was something to do with the tree, around the tree or something. 2 trees? I don't know. I know there's something to do with trees, one of these routes. Cheers, Paul. Paul says good work, Amy and Clive and Tina. Well done, Paul, for getting on your bike. Have a good run, buddy, tonight. Have a good run. Have a good cycle. Have a good ride on your bike. Losing the plot now. Time for bed. Amy says, well done, Clive and Tina. Cheers, Amy. Well done to you. Cheers, Anthony. Anthony says, well done, guys. Let's see if I can find another disused little TV somewhere so I can have a screen on the other side as well. Put YouTube on there then instead of on my phone. Thank you all for joining. Well done to all of you. We will be back on the YouTube channel Virtual FMR and Zwift tomorrow at 5 PM to run Bag That Badge. where each week we run a route where if you haven't run it before, you would unlock an achievement badge. It says you wouldn't unlock. You will unlock an achievement badge. We all love voice to text. It's come out wrong again, but I've let it go up. Have a good evening, see you all next time. Cheers, bye bye. And there we go. 5 kilometres done. Well done, Amy. Well done, Tina. Thank you for joining me tonight in game. Thank you to Anthony and Paul, Tina and Amy in the live chat. Always nice to have you with me. It beats standing in a cold garage looking at a bare wall, doesn't it? All this technology and apps and stuff makes it so much more interesting. Keeps you a bit more motivated. Oh, let's save it down, shall we? Legs are a bit fizzy now, buzzing. Anthony says, see you all tomorrow. Cheers, Anthony. Yeah, so tomorrow is Bag That Badge. And we're doing... I know it's, what is it, 9.2 kilometres, isn't it? What's it called? Oh, I haven't saved it yet. Events. Where is it? Where's events? I can't see it. Oh, it's there. I'll put my glasses on. There it is. Bag That Badge. It is. Oh, it's a Champs Elysees run. And it's 9.8. So it must be around a few times, isn't it? Or is it 5k or just under 5k each side? I remember we did that in Paris Marathon training, don't we? Oh, Tina caught up by the finish. Well done, Tina. Yeah, so that's what we're doing tomorrow at 5 p.m. It's a Bag That Badge, so if you need to unlock that achievement and that route, come and join us in game. We'll be back here on Virtual FMR. If we don't see you tomorrow, have a good weekend, everyone. Take it easy. And then we'll be back here on Monday for Monday Run Club at 4:45 p.m. UK time. I'm going to go and have a shower now and go and put the chickens and ducks away. I almost forgot them then. Mr. Fox would have had a party. Oh, and of course, Anthony, I'm going to put the cover back on the treadmill. Yeah, it's right next to me. I actually hang it on the door handle, so I can't forget when I'm walking back out. Right, everyone, have a good evening. See you again tomorrow. Until then, stay safe, take care. Cheers all. Bye-bye.